Welcome to TreeWalker Talks, episode 83, Should You Downsize? Okay, this episode is another one that's on the fly. I've got zero things wrote down, so let's get with it, huh? So what's going on around the homestead? Well, last week I did not have an episode out, and I'm sorry about that. Just life kind of got in the way, as it seems to be doing quite a bit here recently. We'll start off with it is Sunday, June 9th at 7:18 p.m. Have a little bit of alone time, so we're trying to knock this out now so that it'll be good. Okay, so one of the things is I try to put the podcast forth with passion. And here for the last couple weeks, it's been hard for me to find that passion. I won't lie. So that's why I thought rather than putting one out that wasn't so great last week, we would just go ahead and skip it. But that doesn't mean things didn't get done. Not as much got done because we are still working 6 days a week. I should be getting a 2-day weekend this coming weekend, yes. But, so what has been happening on the homestead? Well, it was really hot, and now it's cool again. We got some rain, and then it didn't rain. So, pretty much it's back to normal, just about. Been pretty breezy lately, which is a little bit out of the ordinary. But things outside are going good. Most of the beans I planted are up. The corn is up. Just things are growing. Went out there today, did my normal weekly mowing, and then worked in the garden a little bit. Got the bed that's going to have the melons and stuff in it all ready to go. And I'll probably plant it. Not tomorrow. I work tomorrow. I have Tuesday off for certain reasons. I'll get into that probably next week. But, so I thought I'd get it ready, and then we'll go ahead and we'll probably plant it Tuesday. Get that all in. I know we're getting a little bit later, but that's okay. I think we're going to have a long season this year. I think it'll work out okay. Got the chickens all settled up, ready to go. So right now we've actually got 3 coops with chickens in them. Our normal layers, our silkies, and then the one that's got the 2 surviving silky chicks. So we'll kind of join those together here before too long, but I'm going to be getting rid of some of those roosters, so they're overbreeding the hens just a tad bit. Out there, the things are starting to grow. When I say I got that bed ready, I put some compost in it and that, worked it in, tilled it. It's not to where it needs to be yet, so I'm still tilling. If I get it to where the soil's where I want it, I'll get to where I don't have to till it, but I'm still tilling it right now. Let's see, we've got, I put the seeds, the pear tree seeds in, and I think all 12 of them are sprouted and look like they're about 2 inches tall now. So that's doing pretty good. We'll see how they work. Still have 3 that are about a foot tall, and they haven't got much taller. Not a whole lot else going on out there. Got some ideas. They're kind of getting put on hold a little bit, though. Some ideas for things to do. Oh, got a Harley going by. Just not a whole lot. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the main topic. Like I said, this one's probably not going to be very long. I'm pretty worn out and just tired. So the topic. Should you downsize? I'm sure we all get to the point to where you have to kind of look over and see what's going on with the homestead, your farm, whatever, what you're doing, what you're capable of. And I've kind of been at that point lately. And I'm not firm on anything yet. But the chickens, I'm keeping the chickens. At least the lane ones. I kind of got to the idea of maybe getting rid of the silkies. But I might actually go a different route. The garden's doing really good. And we've got lots going on with it. But with things going on, my time and my ability to do a lot of the work just, it's not there. I am... As many people know, I'm alone out there. It's just me. I'm the only one doing any of the work. So it can make it tedious. And then when you throw in working 6 days a week, you just kind of start looking at things. And I've gotten to the point where I haven't bred my rabbits in probably 2 years. The ducks. I haven't done a whole lot with their eggs. I've been letting them sit on the eggs when I could have been bringing them in and hatching them out to rotate the meat program or to sell chicks. Ducklings, not chicks, ducklings. which was one of my ideas I wanted to do. I got that chicken run because I was going to redo one of the coops, and I haven't got to that yet. I was going to get around and sell silky chicks too, and that never got around to it. I've been doing pretty decent with my plants and that sort of stuff, but when it comes to the animals, I think I have to look at it reasonably. And I am toying with the idea of being done with the ducks, the Muscovies, taking that area where they're at and kind of revamping it, and what used to be the goat barn, and turn it into a very good chicken coop for my laying hens. It would work out really good for that. I mean, I'd have to reinforce a little bit of the fencing, that sort, move some of the roofing over, that kind of stuff, so they don't get soaked. But it would give them a lot larger area and a nice indoor coop area. So, that's kind of thought. And then this one pains me. This one I'm on the fence about, really. But if I do that, then my rabbit house is gone. That's where I was going to put my rabbits, have my rabbitry. And like I said, I haven't bred the rabbits in 2 years. So I'm just feeding them. And they are giving me compost. Don't get me wrong on that. But most of the compost I'm using, I'm getting from the FFA and 4-H rabbits that are inside the garage. So I can't even justify keeping around just for the compost, really. And so if I didn't move them into the new barn, that would free that up for the chicken coop. And the silkies would have a good coop, and then the lane heads would have a good coop. And we could get rid of the third coop. And where the rabbits are now, I could use for a barn for the lawnmowers, that sort of stuff. So sometimes you kind of have to look at it and look at where things are going and decide. I mean, nobody else in here will eat a lot of the meat. They might eat the duck meat, but I don't know. I just think that right now in this venture, and with the land I have, it's not the best use of my time and my money. And this could be different for you. And like I said, it's just, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to downsize and upsize other things, like the plants, that sort. The chickens, by doing this, I will give them a lot happier and healthier life. I can just put all my effort, animal-wise, out there just to the chickens. So, I just think it might be a good thing. It might be time. And in the future, will I revisit some of this and possibly, if I move to more land and get some of the animals again? Yeah, especially the rabbits. But like I said, nobody in the house will eat the rabbit meat. I have to sneak it in as chicken. And the last time I tried to breed them, it didn't go well. And I keep making excuses. So I think it's time for me to look at that and just roll with the punches. I have half an acre. Where can I get the most bang for my buck that's going to feed the family? And really right now, that's plants. That's beans. That's corn, onions, squash, pumpkins, herbs. Where's the money going to be? If I'm not going to sell ducklings and chicks, where's the money? Well, I still got the chance to sell the chicks if I want to. But you know what? I could have a lot of herb gardens out there. Whoa. I don't know if you heard that, but I just got like an email or something. That was weird because I don't even see anything anywhere. But, so, I could sell herbs, live herbs. I can dry herbs. I can, I just think right now the best thing is, because I can set that up for automation with watering and everything, I do believe that this is the route I'm going to go. And is that right for you? I don't know. But you really seriously, if you're feeling down, you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe it's time you sit down, take a look at that, and see what it is you need to do. I'm lucky because in the area we're at, there are a lot of rabbits. I can pretty much any time of the year get breeding rabbits. So, and the Muscovies, they're going to cost me a little bit more. I think I paid $100 for all the 5 I got. So it'll cost you some money. But you know what? I can still get them again and how much is their feed costing. And I will finish out a little bit here. They are sitting on eggs. I might bring those in, try to hatch them, and still sell them. But I think once we're done here, like probably in another month or so, I think we're going to go ahead and send them to freezer camp. Try their meat. See if we liked it. See if it's something we want to do in the future. But I guess you kind of need to know when it's time to fold them. When it's time to move on to something else that's going to take less time, less energy, when you're the only person. So I hope you understand. I hope maybe this gives you some inspiration or some thought to look into the things that are really taking your time and keeping you from doing things. You know, I mean, I don't go fishing. I could do some overnight trips. I haven't gone camping because, or not camping, but like hiking and stuff as much because, well, I've been down. But also, you know, you can't do overnights because nobody will take care of the animals. So look into it. See if that's right for you. See if, you know, there's other things that you could do. Maybe you've got cattle right now and rabbits would be better for you. Look into it. All right. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully it wasn't just me drabbling on. And hopefully everybody out there listening understands why I have to downsize. All right. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you on the next one. And remember, stay alive out there and keep on surviving.